Hi, Fox here. You need to write, but you can't beat that blank page? You aren't alone. Whether you're working on a blog post, novel, or short story, there are literally hundreds of writers out there right now that are struggling with the same problems you are. The good news is you don't need to feel trapped. I've been a professional copywriter for a few years now, and there have been literally dozens of days where I didn't feel like writing. Using all my fingers and toes, I cannot count the number of times I've had to work on a project or brainstorm ideas with a client when I was not feeling inspired. The fact is, if you take writing seriously, and especially if you want to do it professionally, then you need to be doing it regularly. In this video series, I will be sharing some of my favorite ways to break out of writing funks and to unleash your inner writing badass. If you want to channel some of that awesomeness for yourself, make sure you're following along and keep watching. Okay, tip 5 for completely conquering writer's block is to forget about it. So, in this instance, you will set a timer for 15 minutes. And during that 15 minutes, you will think about literally anything else. Think about your taxes. Think about your children. Think about the last vacation you took. Think about the vacation that you should probably be on right now, but you're not. Think about the last time your in-laws visited. Think about how cool it would be to teach your dog to ride a tricycle. Like, literally, like, these are ridiculous examples, but I want you to take the, oh, that's stupid filter off of your brain and just let your mind wander. It sounds a little ridiculous, especially if you're doing copywriting for a business or you're working on some sort of huge editorial project. Like, it sounds ridiculous. I recognize this. It probably got more ridiculous when I broke in with the dog and the tricycle. However, the idea here is that the last tip, which involved getting up and stretching and doing something completely off the wall and moving, that was an exercise for your body. This is the exact same thing, but for your mind. So just don't be afraid to let your mind go. Rein it back in. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying spend the whole day daydreaming. However, it can be very therapeutic to just let your brain shut down for a few minutes and think about something totally unrelated. The thing is, when you're working on a big project or an important project or even just the project that is super important to you right now, when you're working on things like that, you tend to fixate. You'll get this laser focus and your brain kind of shuts down, and unless the idea is right in front of you, you're not going to come up with it. So that's why I recommend letting your brain go to all these weird, bizarre, unnecessary places, because that way it will be freed up from this one point that it's latched onto and it's not letting you proceed. It's kind of like hitting a reset button, if you can conceptualize it that way. So I've had a lot of luck with this one. I really hope that just turning your mind off for a few minutes will prove as helpful for you as it has been for me. Please make sure that you visit the other areas of my YouTube channel and also the videos that are on the Facebook page. Okay, cool. Until we meet again. Bye.